Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about why you can't lift your all-wheel drive Jeep Grand Cherokee. Let's get started. Before we get started, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below, and also check out this new shirt that I just made. It's available down below in the link in the description. So why do some lift kits say that it doesn't fit on all-wheel drive model Jeep Grand Cherokees? Well, is there really an all-wheel drive Jeep Grand Cherokee? I don't think there is. I think it's just 4x4 full-time instead of all-wheel drive technically. So the way the Jeep works is, so the 242 transfer case comes with 2-wheel drive, the part-time, full-time, and 4-low and all that. But if you don't have that, if you have the 247 transfer case, you only have 4 high and 4 low. So the way that works is when the rear wheels start spinning is when the front wheels activate. So what can you do to fix the issue so a lift kit can fit on your Jeep Grand Cherokee? So it's actually really simple. It's just changing out the front drive shaft. So Jeep Grand Cherokees, they come with different style front drive shafts depending on the model and what drivetrain you have. So we're talking about the front drive shaft. Some, they come with Resepa on both sides, both on the axle side and on the transfer case side. So the Resepa joint, it's like a ball and it has like grooves in it, so as it's spinning, it's able to spin the wheels that way. That's how it works, but those are really weak. So when you lift the Jeep, your angle is gonna go, further up. So it's gonna end up causing that to go out. So you will, regardless of what lift you have, you're gonna have to change out that drive shaft. Other Jeeps, they come with the Resepa on the transfer case and then a fixed yoke on the axle. And that's what my Jeep had. And those are really simple to switch out to the correct drive shaft, which is the conventional double cardan. If you have the fixed yoke on the axle side, this is a really easy job, maybe like an hour job. What you're gonna need is the conventional drive shaft, and on the transfer case side, you're gonna have to change out the yoke, which is super easy. It's just a nut that you have to take off and just slip off the yoke and put the new one back in. But if you have the Resepa joint on both the transfer case and the axle, you're gonna have to change out the pinion yoke. And that's a little bit more of a pain to change out. I haven't done it myself personally, but from what I've seen, it takes a little bit more work. But if you do change out to the double cardan, it's way stronger and it'll last you a long time. And if you're lifted, that's what you're gonna have to do. What are the options? I see a lot of people, they get theirs from Tom Woods and you can get it custom made. I've also seen Iron Rock, they sell a kit. So they sell both of the yokes if you need it and the actual double cardan shaft, or they sell just the yokes. They sell it all apart too. So you can buy it from there. If you buy the full kit, it's about $430. It is kind of pricey, but you're gonna have to do it eventually, so save up some money for that. Or if you want to go a cheaper route, which is kind of what I did, you can either go on Facebook Marketplace. There's a lot of people that take them out of junkyard Jeeps and then sell it on there so they can make some money. Or you can just go to the junkyard yourself and take it out yourself. They're pretty simple. It's, if I remember correctly, like 4 bolts on one side and then 4 on the other, and it'll just slip out. The hard part is taking off the yoke. So that one, you do need a puller so you can actually take it out of the transfer case. And you will also need to top off, or better to just change out the oil from the transfer case as you're doing this job, because it is going to leak some and you will need to refill it or just change it out completely. So if you do buy a used drive shaft, make sure to change out the joints. That way you don't have to do it later on. Since it's already going to be off, just change them out while you're there. That way the drive shaft lasts you a long time. Huge shout out to Tyler Dunkel. He is actually in all the Facebook WJ groups, which you can find a lot of information on there, and he actually helps out a lot of people. I actually messaged him so I could get some tips for this video. So if you guys ever do need help, just go on the Facebook WJ pages and he'll be on there. And if you guys are changing it out and you do need a little bit of help, I do have a video, it'll be linked up there, where I show you guys me changing mine out. It's not really a how-to, it's just pretty much me doing it, and I recorded it. So yeah, if you want to check that out, go ahead, it's up there, link in the bio. And don't forget to check out my shirts that I make, so they'll be linked down below. Anyways, that's it for today's video. If you guys have any more questions about the drive shaft conversion, leave them down in the comments below. I usually try to reply to everybody down there, so yeah. And also be sure to leave a like, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.